7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh man, it's Wednesday night, John. That can only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
We Be Tailin.
We Be Tailing. We're gonna have a good show for you tonight. We've got, let's see, John just hit all my notes right here.
Oops.
We got the Week in Fishing, spotted by, the meme contest sponsored by Bonnie with State Farm, and tonight's topic is open mic night. That just basically means that we're going to take questions from you guys. So when we get to the topic part of the show, go ahead and have some questions ready to ask, fishing related. But I mean, hell, we never know where this takes us, you know. So let's.
It doesn't have to be fishing.
Doesn't have to be fishing related, but I mean, like I said, it always is entertaining when we do open mic night. So this ought to be pretty good. As usual, we're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside Captain's Cove Outfitters. It's
kind of lonely down here.
Well, it is. Once we lock the door and it's just you and I, you know.
There was somebody trying to get in a little
Just
earlier.
the two of us. Yeah, somebody did try to come in, probably tried to get some bait or something,
Yep.
but door is locked.
We didn't help them.
There we go. So should be good. John, let's take a look, see if anybody is tuned in and watching us. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple of people here already. There's Doug and Chris. Jacinda is on. All right. There's Roger and another. Nope, that's same Chris. There's Jerry. Bonnie with State Farm is watching. There's Bill. Dale and Denise are on. There's Tyler. Russell's on. What's up, buddy? There's Robin. Jessica's on. Jessica's turning into, you know, she's going to take over the PhD at WBT, you know, here before too long. That's
She's got the luck. She's got the
she's
luck.
got the look. The
luck.
luck.
The
Yeah.
luck.
Yep.
And the look. The luck.
Michelle is
luck.
on. FV. All right. Oh, I know. I got an idea who FV might be, just off of the initials.
FV Frosty Vanicus.
That's what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Rich is on. Hey, look, John King's on.
No, really?
Yeah.
Daddy?
There's Ty. All right. The bearded one. All right. I like
Who's
it.
the bearded one?
I don't know. It just says the bearded one.
Oh.
That might be Big J. I don't know. I see a teeny tiny little picture down there. It looks like that might be him. And Donna's on. All right, so we got some people watching, John. So let's go ahead and let's get into this here. So before we get started too much here, just a huge shout out to Chris, Dan, and Tyler. You know why. we appreciate you, and just a big shout out. We just want to let you know we really appreciate it. John, we have got the spring.
Tyler
fling.
says his was an accident and he wants his money back.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. I talked to him today. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, that was total accident, bro. He said, I got a tip for you. Don't accept my tips.
Yeah. Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
I doubt
you don't think so?
Said that. No. But John, we got a big thing coming up here in May 7th to be exact, at 7 o'clock at the Plantation at Crystal River. It'll be our second spring fling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's falls right in line with our shindig. You
I'm
know,
ready
it's just
to party.
It's just a party, John.
I'm ready.
But,
I'm ready to get my drink on.
hopefully everybody else is ready to party and they're ready to come out and have a good time.
I'm gonna go toe to toe with Tyler.
Oh my!
That might not be a good
Oh
idea.
my!
I think I'd lose.
Tyler is a professional.
Yeah,
you're rookie level.
Rookie level.
Tyler is professional. You might.
Tyler can take me out.
You better make sure that you've got a room.
Hey, I can handle at least 3 shots. At least 3. Yeah, not good.
Yeah, maybe. There we go. Dan is chiming in there. What's up, buddy? Enjoyed fishing with you the other day. All right. So, John, speaking of the plantation.
I wonder if Tracy will have a drink with me.
We will see.
You think Tracy left another $1 bill in my door?
Yeah, we'll see if
secondary
if Tracy
$1 bill.
shows up. Yeah,
and I don't even know how they're pulling this off, but they're pretty good at it.
Yeah, when you leave your truck abandoned.
Yes, so.
So this Tuesday coming up, John, Captain Mario Fish Talk seminars at the Plantation, right there at the Tiki Bar area. 7 o'clock, Mario has Lisa Fitzgerald showing up from the CCA. She'll be doing the talking, if you will. So that's going to be fun coming up this Tuesday night. So we'll be there, and hopefully all our tailors will show up and, support Mario and Lisa there.
Will we be there?
Yeah. I think. Well,
are we going to skip trivia? Or
we'll skip trivia. I mean, look, we've won trivia the last at least 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
So we can miss one trivia night and go, go support Uncle Cap Mario
night, but we smoked.
Oh, we
are a veritable wealth of knowledge.
Wire to wire, and got the last question.
And got the last question. Yep.
And we got
Haiku.
Kenneth has been coming up playing with us now.
Yeah.
He's a tailor, so that's
Cool.
we got some people. We're bringing people in, John. Spend some quality time with Weeby Tailor. So if that does sound like something you'd enjoy,
that's right. If
every Tuesday
smart,
night,
if you're smart, we don't need anybody bringing us down now.
Yeah.
We need smart people.
Every
you
Tuesday
got to
night.
at least know what an obla, dubla, and gata is, and a haiku. If you know those 2 items, then you too can help us win trivia.
I did know the haiku.
You did?
Night.
Okay.
I did know that. Though the one thing
The
I know
limerick
about
didn't
poetry
help.
was
Didn't
that.
help.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a limerick. But if that does sound like something that would interest you, upstairs at the Blackwater, 6 o'clock every Tuesday night. You can come join our team or form your own team and come compete against us because it's all fun and
it's a lot of fun.
Adult beverages are consumed and we have fun.
And it works your brain out. There's no doubt about it. If you're into music and bad jokes and trivia, then come join us.
Oh, there are some bad jokes. There are some bad jokes.
And I don't mean like bad. I mean
real bad. So, John, while we're still talking about the plantation here, Plantation has done something really cool. In memory of Captain Dan there, right there on the bait cleaning station right there. We've officially, they've named that Climber's Corner, and they kind of painted up that face, and we've got the some logo signs up there for him, and I know that's been out on Facebook this week and everybody's seen it, but we just really wanted to make it a point that that is pretty awesome that they got Captain Dan up there to
now.
Be
Is that a mural, a painting? What is that?
It's a sign. So
sign?
It's on a
so
metal.
They made a sign, metal sign. Nice.
So so the picture of Dan
somebody
and
inscribed it in
there. The picture of Dan with the tarpon there is on a metal sign, and then the Climber's Corner was all like cut out of steel
very
and
nice.
kind of painted. So so that is very awesome. So that's cool. Really enjoyed that. So that looks nice, and it was really nice for them to do over there at the Plantation after all his years there. So that's pretty neat, Mr. King.
Pretty cool.
Neat. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So let's see here. Where are we at? So
Right
John,
here.
last I don't even remember now. It was cold, November, December, somewhere around that. We filmed a show with it was 2 Erics on the boat. Myself, Captain Eric, and Eric of the Ultimate Catch. We filmed an episode, and it's out, or going to be out, ready to be seen, I guess now. So on the World Fishing Network next Wednesday night, so 4:30 next Wednesday night, 4/30/22 at 9:30 p.m. This will be the first time this episode airs, and we've got Eric out there catching some fish.
Those
we
pictures of you with fish?
That's pictures of us with fish.
Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
Yeah. Yeah, from the show.
Yeah. Just checking. I didn't know there was very many of those floating around out there. So there's a couple right there. Boom, yeah, like that.
So that'll be fun. Take a look at that. I'm hoping to maybe get a little video snippet, like a little commercial, and maybe we'll be able to play that next week. But we're looking forward to that. So check that out, World Fishing Network. If you've got that, 9:30 next Wednesday night. So after the show, just stay up a little bit longer. I know some of you go to bed at 8:30, but let's stay up a little bit longer and we can watch the show. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So, John, had a little break this week. I broke something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
It wasn't my engine.
No, you don't want to break that. Don't break that.
But it is something that I use every day on the boat. And, that top knuckle there on the power pole, it snapped. And it just broke, John. They just, apparently, when you use them enough, they're going to break. And power pole, fantastic. Got on the phone with them. I said, this is what is broken. They said, give me the serial number, send us a picture. And that was Friday when I called them, and Monday it was at the house.
They are the walleye specialists because they take care of their people.
So Power Pole, JL Marine, their customer service is jacked up. I mean, it's fantastic.
Amazing.
I mean, that is good stuff. So kudos to Power Pole for one, having decent equipment, but when something does break, they're right there and Johnny on the spot to get it replaced. So I'll be installing it tomorrow because tomorrow it's not going to be a very nice day.
Be very nice
tomorrow. We moved our trip to Friday, so we got some trips coming up this weekend as well, and just didn't look good tomorrow. So and as screwed up as the weather's be, the sun will probably be out. It'll be fantastic.
Oh yeah, it'll be perfect.
But
you'll be outside going, I thought it was going to rain while I was changing this knuckle, and it's not.
What had happened?
Yeah. Typical Florida weather.
There you go. So, John, we're moving right through here. We're going to be to questions in no time.
I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
I hope they got some good ones.
I hope they have some good questions.
Like I said, we have answers.
So, John, we did get a Captain's Corner sent into us.
We did.
This one is going to come into us from Jessica.
Did she film it right?
And it is filmed right.
Whoa!
And they're not down there in the Chaz. They're fishing something different.
Well, then I'm not going to let them win anymore because I was only letting them win so that they could get that filmed right.
Oh.
Now they filmed right. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm joking. I'm joking.
So let's take a look at Jessica, see what
because John
what she's
can't
got.
even film them right.
There we go. Here we go.
Jessica, Captain's Corner. We're fishing at Ahoma-Sassa today. Caught trout, snook, reds, all on different swim baits today. Tight lines.
She fishes longer than I do. She's more hardcore than I am.
It was dark
It
out.
was dark. How'd they find their way home over here in that place?
But that's cool. Anytime you're able to two-fist them, that's pretty good.
That was a nice red and a
Yeah.
nice snook. That's two good fish.
So good job. So if you want to be on Captain's Corner, essentially everybody's the captain of their own boat. This has nothing to do with just being a charter captain.
Yep, just film it.
Take your phone, turn it sideways like this, and film yourself for 15, 30 seconds. Tell us what you caught. Tell us how you caught it, maybe where you're at, and we'll make you YouTube famous. Man.
Wow.
Just like Jessica.
Just like that.
She's
She's
done several of
probably
them.
got I would say, she may have a complete set of rods and reels on it.
Gosh.
What do you think? And several other shows too.
Between us and the Friday night show,
I'm telling you.
she's racked up.
She's probably got a pile started.
Yeah, so she knows the answers, and she's lucky enough to get the drawing, John. So
and she catches lots of spots on fish too, and wins tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is that big old thing? I have the redfish power pole better than pulling anchor. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, pulling anchor's horrible.
I don't want to do that anymore.
I still have an anchor on my boat for just in
you
case.
You haven't used it in a long time, have you?
But well, not on. I've tried to. Well, I did use it once the other day, and that's we were trying to stick on a spot, and it got to be.
It was bad.
Pretty
windy.
choppy, and nothing was. But it's just time to go home when all that happens.
Yeah.
Forget that anchor.
Just give it up. Throw in the towel.
There we go. So, John, moving right along here, we're up to the belt. Our bragging rights competition right here, where everybody gets to participate. Everybody gets to have a little fun. Our current reigning belt champion, John, was Captain Andrew right here with last month's fish, which was the sheep's head. So he is, we did sheep's head back to back.
Yeah.
And
he didn't catch a big snook, did he?
Well,
oh, jeez. Is he going back to back to back?
So we needed to beat Justin's 36.
That's pretty good.
That was the fish to buy. Actually, we were tied. Tommy and Justin both had a 36, and we said, well, the first one turned in was going to be our winner. But John, Samuel said he wasn't having a tie. He said, step up, boys, because he's part of the 40 club.
Oh, wow.
Bam!
That's pretty
40
nice.
40 and something is the number to beat now.
That's pretty nice snook.
Yep. So that's not too shabby.
Wow.
So-
where was that caught at?
Well, he's in a kayak, so
Oh,
you
wow.
know, yeah,
That one probably
yeah.
pulled him around.
I would imagine, but yeah. So it was bigger than the stick, and then he's got a little measuring stick or something there
Adder.
laying up,
Yeah,
right
adder.
there. But awesome fish.
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting to beat. But John,
Pretty amazing fish right there.
we still got 7 days maybe
Oh, yeah, plenty of
left.
time.
That
Big snooker out there,
we can
boy.
get it. We can get it done. So
The big snooker definitely wanting to play right now. That's for sure.
That was that's an awesome fish.
That's a big fish.
You know who's not part of the 40 club, John? This guy. Several 39s and somethings, John.
Yeah, I'm only barely part of the 40-inch club with a couple, but Missy's like almost to the 50-inch club.
Yeah. Well,
These women, what are you gonna do with them? They just fish good.
they do that, John. They do. They do a very good job. Let's see. Yep, always got to have that backup anchor. You are correct.
Oh, you got to have an anchor. I think it's part of the Coast Guard package. You have to have that anchor because without that, you're in deep trouble.
Yeah. Oh, so Jacinda says she got her personal best with a 34 and an 1/8. I think that says
that'll
there.
work too.
My old eyes.
Not too shabby right there either.
Yeah, my old eyes are getting hard to see that small print. But
Any snook over 30 inches is a great fight.
Oh,
and a wonderful fish. They're beautiful fish.
Dude, I mean, even the small snook.
Yeah, they fight.
I mean, they're
jump,
just a very
they go
fast
crazy.
fish.
They're fast. They're just cool fish.
They are. So John, this brings. Oh well, actually, John, tell people how they can play the belt.
Oh,
If this happens to be the first time you've ever seen said
all you got to
show.
do is take 2 pictures. One of you holding your trophy, which everybody does if you're a true fisherman, because you want to brag about it.
Sure.
And then you want to put it on a stick, see if it's legal to keep or you have to throw it back.
Yep.
So 2 photos, send them to Eric, get in the 40-inch club, try to beat that guy there who's got a monster snook, and he'll be down here bragging about it on the wall at Captain's Cove, where there's an incredible display of a World Wrestling Federation belt with a beautiful wood thing. See, I stopped by. I got myself.
You stopped yourself
it just
before you did it.
rolls along,
Yeah.
Okay. But that's all you got to do.
There you go.
So simple.
Send those pictures to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you could text them to 352-220-3206. John, it's that easy.
That easy.
And we can have you part of the belt club. Get them big bragging rights.
It's great.
Now, John, it's time for Bonnie.
Is it
It's
Bonnie's
Bonnie time. It's Bonnie time. B-O-N-N-I-E. Bonnie time. Bonnie time.
Call her now for a good quote. Not now, not now, not now. Call her tomorrow when she's open.
You know she doesn't like to be called right now, John. 9 o'clock. is
Every
when
phone
we
call she gets,
Bonnie.
that dang John.
But big shout out to Bonnie. Huge sponsors to the show.
You're gonna save money.
Yep.
So make the phone call.
And Bonnie has donated this Daiwa BG combo spooled up with braid, ready to go fishing.
Ready to throw.
To our meme winner. I mean, and this thing is nice. It's
nice.
It's ready to go. You know, that is
Call, get a quote,
very nice.
save some money, send it to meme, win a rod and reel combo from Bonnie. How can you beat that?
There we go. And all we're asking is to
A simple
turn in a
meme.
meme that you've created or adjusted to your own liking. Send it in to same things here, CaptainEricKC@gmail.com, so on, so on. Send it all in.
Simple
Oh,
enough.
wrong button again. Boy,
Yeah.
my fat fingers tonight. Whew, we
I'm not
almost
kicking
started
the
the show
camera.
over
I'm
again.
not kicking the camera and everything. It's
Nope.
all you tonight.
Nope, it is.
I'm being good.
Well, I'm tired, John. I had leg cramps all last night. I hardly got any sleep.
I took my lithium and I'm okay.
You got lithium?
Yeah.
Is that
Only
any good?
only one polar tonight.
Only one, just on one pole.
Yep, I'm being very good. See how good I am?
There we go. Yeah, you're well behaved this evening.
I'm being good, aren't I?
Very,
Huh?
very well behaved.
I quit drinking Coca-Cola and it took all my sugar and energy away. Yep.
I don't know. You still have that. You're on a level.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere here, somewhere there, somewhere.
It's like the waves in the ocean. It's a bumpy ride.
She's like the wind through my trees. All right, back to Bonnie.
Who sang that?
That was the guy from the movie that died. In Ghost, that dude.
Oh,
the
really?
dancing dude.
He sang that?
The dude ripped the throats out. You know what?
Yeah,
what's going
that's what is his name? What
I
did
don't
you do?
know. I'm having
Look
a
what
brain
you
fart.
did.
You see what you
Look
make
what
me do.
you did.
You make me
You
do.
had the wind beneath your fingers.
Yeah.
What is his name? That's that. He was a real pretty boy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna put it up in the comments here in a second.
Old pretty boy.
The dude in Ghost, Demi Moore,
Yeah,
and
it's
Wolverine.
Yeah, he had great. Oh, he was great. Good actor. Good
there you
actor.
go. Squirrel. Exactly.
That's
See,
him.
that's what
Squirrel.
happened. Oh my
That's
gosh.
it. Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Thank you. God, now the brain could go back
I
into
know.
fishing. Holy
But see,
cow.
you usually know those songs, but you knew exactly who it was. You didn't know.
yeah.
We'll give it that.
Yep.
Eric is our song guy for trivia because trivia is music. And music is the answer to the trivia sometimes, whether it be in the name of the group, who sang it, or in the song. So,
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
So, wow.
but you knew. I knew you'd know. I had to like, dang it, man.
So where do we call Bonnie at 8675309? No, that's not right. Give Bonnie a call at 352-484-0905 between normal
tomorrow.
business hours.
Banking hours tomorrow, 9 to 5. Not tonight.
to get you that quote.
Although she's probably willing to save you some money, she wants to do it tomorrow.
That's right. There we go. So John, let's get here. So we're gonna run through just because we just have a handful of them again. So here we go. Meme number one: $4.19 a gallon. I'm still fishing. That's
This is
meme
just
number
horrible. Why they want to do this to us?
one. Meme number two: Nature Coast women be like, so how big's your boat? Meme number three, John: due to the rising cost of fuel, we be trolling. I.e., I guess we're going real
We're
slow.
going to have to call a segment of We Be Trolling. We're just going to have to do that. We Be Trolling.
And meme number four, there's Tracy.
There's Tracy.
Does the carpet match the drapes? All right, there we go.
I
Meme
still
number four.
can't believe I thought that he had a girl on the boat. I just rolled right past it like, dang, Andrew and Tyler fishing with a girl. Fishing
There
with
you
a
go.
family member.
So, John, looking at our votes, that we actually did get some good votes this week,
Who's in
and
the
we
lead?
actually got several votes right before the show kind of come on the
So
air.
they learned how to vote now.
So meme number two is
Meme
currently
two is
in
in
the
the lead.
lead. Meme number two is in the lead. Now, to vote on this, when the video is over, you can go to last week's video, or when this video is over tonight, there'll be a section in the bottom of the comment section that says place your votes here. And all you got to do is type meme 1, meme 2, meme 3, whichever meme that you liked. And that's all you got to do. It's that simple. Even a cave.
It just reminds me of, you want to go on a date? Yeah, send a picture of the boat. That's what it reminds me of.
How big is your boat?
You want a date? Well, send me a picture of your Freeman. What? You don't have a Freeman? You're out.
Not going.
That's right.
Unless
Not
we're
gonna
fishing on a
canoe.
Freeman.
Yeah, we're not canoeing it.
Look at that. All these ladies came through here with Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze.
Well,
Patrick Swayze.
he was a little cutie.
Yeah?
Yep.
Except Tyler. Tyler said Patrick Swayze, too.
Oh, well, yeah.
Maybe that was his other persona.
That might have been Tracy.
Might have been the other persona.
That was
That's right.
Tracy coming out. Oh, man.
Well, good deal. So, you still plenty of time to vote. There's still plenty of time to turn in. Well, no, not really, because next week when you'll be able to turn it in and see it. Yeah, so basically what we've got is what you got.
Yeah, you better vote.
Get your votes in.
Get the vote in. Yep. Because you're going to win a nice prize.
That's not too shabby.
That's not
BG
too shabby.
combo.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
Bad at all, John. It'd be nice if somebody was to give it to me.
Yeah.
Hey, here we go.
I know they work very well. They land big fish, so it's a nice combo.
So Missy has one?
3, 4, 5, 6 BGs.
That was a joke, John. I was picking on you, John. I'm
It's all
sorry.
good, man.
So, John,
had my lithium, man.
everything's cool, bro.
all good,
Everything's
bro.
cool.
Yep.
All right, John, let's take a listen from one of our newest sponsors right here, Salt Life. All right, there we go. So support Salt Life, big sponsor of the show now, and Shasta McNasty Fishing. We appreciate everything that they've done for us so far. And John, we did it again.
What is that? The golden grouper?
We got the mobile welding service gave us a little tip.
Oh, the golden grouper.
The golden grouper.
You got the golden grouper.
There we go. Thank you very much there, mobile welding service.
We need to support the mobile welding service.
We
So
do.
Whatever
We
he
do.
does, get out there and get it going.
I think he mobile welds.
Well,
If
yes,
I had
whatever he
to
does,
guess,
if you had to
John.
guess, he's a mobile welder.
if I had to
He will
guess.
come to you to fix your problems. So support mobile welding.
And I do actually know who that is.
Oh,
I
you
just
do?
don't know
Okay.
if they want to remain anonymous or not. But thank you very
Oh,
much.
okay.
We do appreciate that. And anything
Mobile
we can,
weld.
anything we can do for you, you just let us know. so thank you for that. That was that's always exciting to see.
That is
pop
funny.
up. That
The golden
tickles,
grouper.
tickles my funny bone.
That's funny stuff.
So after the end of the Salt Life commercial, John, we have been giving a code. Where it's a one-time use code. The first one to enter that code is the one that gets the discount. It's a 20% discount for anything that you order off of saltlife.com.
That's a pretty good discount.
Let us know if you like that. Are you using the codes, or are we just kind of wasting our time putting them out there? So let us know in the comments if that's a thumbs up, or you're using them, because we like giving them out. So hopefully somebody's had an opportunity to use them. If you have used them and you tried it and somebody already got it, let us know. We just want to know that it's working, if you will. So, John, tonight's code for Salt Life is going to be right here. There we go. So that's going to be CC206B34J6. Again, that's a Salt Life code for saltlife.com. It only works one time. Only one person gets to use it. So you got to be the first one to type it in and get that code. One more time. CC206B34J6 will get you 20% off of saltlife.com. What do you think about that, John?
Straight up 20% off. It's pretty good.
I feel like I lost time. I don't know. I feel like I lose time all the time. I don't know. Ever since hitting, these higher number brackets in age, John, everything's just kind of slipping,
Time seems to be going by really fast.
Time keeps on slipping.
Into the future. Who sings that?
Steve Miller.
There you go. See?
All right,
Told
John.
you. Now, just like that, boy knows his music.
Oh, mercy. That reminds me.
I had
Actually,
that CD.
that reminds me of hearing it originally when it was out on the radio, not drinking at parties in high school, but when it was actually out on the radio, I remember being in the Keys fishing from shore, that jamming out of my dad's van, you know, and then we're shoreline fishing. That song brings back memories. I
What'd you catch?
like it.
What'd you catch?
I don't remember. I
Don't
was
remember.
young, but I remember we were fishing. And back then, I was probably bitching and moaning, complaining like most kids do. but now it's a fond memory.
Yeah.
All right, John, let's get into some trips right here. It's trip time, so let's see right here. Bum, bum, bum. I had a trip last Thursday, and it was all about Oliver. The mom said, look, we're bringing Oliver out. We want to make sure Oliver catches some fish, and it doesn't matter if we catch anything as long as he catches some fish. But Oliver caught overslot reds, short reds, medium reds, keeper reds, and then the rest of the family got in on the action too, and they got to play around a little bit, and everybody had a good time there, John. That was a fun trip. Good time.
Pictures?
And yeah, there was pictures.
Weird. Like they just come out of nowhere.
Yep. So that was actually a fantastic day, and I think that was
It's always fun
probably
with the kids, right?
Well, it was,
That's
but
what it's all about.
Thursday was probably like the last day that it was jam up. I mean, it was great. Then that full moon kind of kicked in.
The front and the moon.
The tides got a little
messed
funky.
everything up.
And my Friday trip was basically, it was one of those things where they're like, look, we can go fishing, but we got to go in the morning. Is there anything that you could do for us? And I was like, yeah. I said, I've got a plan A. We can go early. Water level really won't matter too much, and we'll throw artificial. We'll try to get some snook. Well, we fished hard, and the group caught 2 snook, but one was 25, the other one was 20 if it was lucky. I said, man. I said, all right, let's try plan B. We moved a little bit. We tried some different things. Plan B didn't work. All right, try plan C. We went to plan C, and it was kind of infringing on the time that they had to get back, because my trip had a patrol officer from Marion County was with us, and he needed to be at work that night, so that was why the trip kind of had to be an early in the morning thing. And they're like, well, you know, we can stay a little bit longer. I said, all right, we'll try plan D. So we stopped, picked us up some more bait, and we went out. And that's when we finally got on some fish. We got on some reds, we got on some black drum, and then they finally got some fish to kind of come in. Now, in the hoopla and everything and rushing, I didn't take any pictures myself. My clients took their pictures, so they got that. But that was, plan A doesn't always work, John. You got to have a plan B, and plan B's not always going to work, John. You know,
it's good when you're fishing to have backup plans, because these fish, they can swim.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They can move. It's weird.
And they do that. They do it very well. But
they eat all the crabs in one spot.
Yeah.
And move on to the next spot.
But Friday was tough, and but like I said, later in the afternoon, and if I knew they could have stayed later, we would have done a plan different, you know, to where we would have left a little bit later. But
but they had you in the time pins too.
Yeah, you know, you can't. You know, you got to roll with what they tell you over the phone. You know,
it's hard to dictate stuff like that.
So then what do we roll into right here? So this combination, just a couple of pictures. This was actually a Friday and this was a Saturday and a Tuesday trip. We once again, I failed to take decent pictures on Saturday, but I did get a picture of this young lady with her flounder. And we had it all day. We run around. We caught some fish. Had some nice keepers come in late.
I know that flounder spot.
You do know that flounder spot. I've had you there before, and I'm sure you fished there by yourself. Yep. And
that spot produces flounder quite frequently.
And then yesterday I had Pamela and Aaron, and that was a fun trip. Basically, Pamela had never been on a full day trip before, and her son, 23, they're staying here in town, and I was like, look, I just want to give you a heads up. You know, yesterday's fishing trip was supposed to be 25-mile-an-hour winds. It was supposed to be horrible, all those wonderful things. So I called them and let them know that was the case. And they said, look, my son would just really be happy to catch anything. Can you just do something with us? And I said, oh, yeah. So we actually, in the morning, the weather wasn't too bad. You know, we kind of caught some rat reds. We went and we caught a keeper drum, and they didn't want to keep any fish. We released it. And then we just went to having fun on the mangroves. And they pulled in mangrove after mangrove after mangrove, and they had a blast, you know. So sometimes it's not all about catching the biggest, the best, the whatever. It's just about having fun. They enjoyed seeing the dolphins. They enjoyed seeing the wildlife.
They wanted to see
and
the
then
nature.
feeling that pull on the line.
Yep.
They just had a blast. So doesn't always have to be, you know, trophy fish
Sometimes
to get
we
that
lose
smile.
sight of that,
Yep.
you know? And you lose
Well-
sight of that, and it's nice to come back around to it.
We, as guys, when you're out there every day, every other day, you know, there's expectations, you know, and you're always trying to live up to those expectations. But when you have somebody that just says, hey, we just want to be out, we just, you know, it really takes a lot of pressure off of you, and you can just have fun. And,
Bring it back to normality.
Yeah, oh, yeah. But then, John, you went on a trip. You did the old Saturday
My
thing right there.
expectations were low.
Now, I think, did you get beat up on Saturday, too?
I got beat
Yeah,
up on
so
Saturday and
this weather was,
Sunday.
yeah.
I just,
Yep. So there's you got in on some fish on Saturday, and then you were one of them crazy ones. I said Sunday wasn't gonna fly. I moved that.
You
trip
were smart.
around.
You were so smart. It was bad.
But you went out there and you still found a few fish.
I got some fish,
Yeah.
but gee whiz, man. I mean, just
You-
to add insult to injury, I literally was the only boat that went out there in the morning, and I literally filmed it so people wouldn't go out there. I mean, I was the only one out there, and I had a hard time turning my boat around. It was that bad.
You were the public
Yeah.
service announcement.
Oh yeah,
You
it
know,
literally.
please
the wind
don't
almost-
come out
it
here.
Caught my T-top, and it almost blew my boat over.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
that strong on the turnaround. So yeah, it's no fun.
Yeah. That's right, Jacinda. Oliver got spoiled. Well, the trip was all about Oliver, and by gosh, you know, it
That's
worked
right.
out really well for
It
him.
works out.
Yeah, but there we go. Yeah, Dan says you worked hard for us, Eric. Yeah, well, we did, and we're almost there, Dan. We're almost there. So, let's see. So, what did we have? Where are we at? We are... Yep, here we are. Speaking of Dan, there we are right there. So Dan, Dan's a tailor. Dan likes to watch the show, and it's always exciting to get tailors out on these trips. And he brought his nephew out who had done a lot of bass fishing, but not a lot of saltwater fishing. So, I mean, we got his first
That's a
reds.
change.
We got his first snook. You know, we had a lot of fun. Now, this was a trip that, I mean, we worked hard. We hit a lot of spots up. We hit a lot of spots up in different spots in the tide. We did a lot to really make this day happen. And we caught the snook about midway in our trip. But after hitting spot after spot after spot, and then, I mean, really just getting pecked off and just really worked down, we hit that one last spot. And then that's where it happened. We got all our keeper reds. We got other reds. Dan caught a smaller snook. I mean, it just kind of all came together on that last spot. But sometimes you got to grind them out, John. You got to grind them out.
These fish have truly proven that over the last 2 weeks you had to grind them out.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
A lot of people didn't catch anything. I mean, they were, you know, I beat myself on my post up all the time. I tell it like it is. If I do bad, I tell them. I don't sugarcoat that stuff.
Well-
and people are like, man, you did great. All I caught was catfish. And like that's not the point that I'm doing. I'm not trying to make that point. I'm trying to just let myself know I need to step up my game.
Well, and that's it too. I mean, that's the thing with this show. You and I are just normal every day.
That's it.
We enjoy fishing. We do what we do. Every day is not that stellar day.
Nope.
You know, we too have days that aren't spectacular. And
Whoa, speak for yourself.
You just said.
Oh, now wait a minute. Now, that's pushing it too far. I'm allowed to beat up on me.
Yeah, but I can. Yeah,
no.
Well, I was throwing me in there. I was throwing myself under
Okay,
the
well,
bus
you
too,
can
right there.
slide kind of on that one, but yeah, we don't include me in there.
We will always keep it honest with you on this
That's
show.
right.
You know, we are
it is
very.
what it is.
Well, we try to be very humble.
Yep.
I don't know if everybody thinks we're humble, but we try to be
Yep.
very, very humble.
It is what it is.
So, we're just lucky that we can get 2 people to watch us on a Wednesday night and entertain in the process.
That's all we're trying to do.
That's
Make somebody laugh.
and if you learn anything from the show, you pick anything up, that is great, man. And we appreciate you 100%. That is for sure. So John, let's take a look. Yeah, and we like to party. That's right. The golden grouper is cool. Yes, sir. It certainly is.
The golden grouper is neat.
Oh my God. You two are anything but normal. Jacinda, I don't know exactly what you mean.
I don't understand. What's she talking about?
There we go.
That's why we have such a cool group of people.
Yeah. Nobody's giving us any yays or nays on the code, John, on the Salt Life code. So it's interesting. Like I said, I just curious if anybody's using it. That's all. All right, John. So we are to Spotted by. We're rocking. We are pushing it tonight, John. We are pushing it. So John, right off the bat, because she's coming to town, we spotted her. Old Lisa right there. Lisa Fitzgerald with the CCA. That's a big boy.
That's a big red.
That's a biggin.
Yeah, I think he ate some reds. I think he's a
possibility that fish is possibly eating some little reds.
Yeah, shame on him.
Then we spotted Derek right there. Derek got on a nice fish. I like all the spots on that one. That's pretty.
Yeah, that was a really cool fish.
And then we spotted Jeff right here. Jeff got on some trout right there. Nice. So nice trout.
Good eating fish.
There we go. So that's Spotted by right there. So if you want to be part of Spotted by, again, it's the same contact information. Send us your pictures. Well, you don't send it. I kind of Facebook stalk you, but if you send them to me, I'm going to put them up anyway because then I don't have to look for them so hard. So there you go. Whew. You know what it is, John?
What is it?
It's topic time.
Topic time or tip time?
Well, it's not. Well, it's not tip time because it may turn into tips. It depends on how the questions come.
It's QT.
Yeah, there we go. So, John, we are going to do it. We are going to. Where's that topic button right there? It is topic time, John. Open mic night on We Be Tailin. I hope everybody has some good questions ready and prepared because if not, it's going to be time to go eat at the Blackwater, John.
That's right, because we will cut you off.
Some good questions better start to follow through because it is question time, and I'm going to get right here where I can read these questions really well. All right, so this is the point in the show where you type us out some questions, we read them and answer them for you. So they could be fishing questions, they could be weather questions, they could be questions. Why does John, do what he does? Why does Eric do what he does? Does John dye his hair? That one is always popular, so.
Why does John do what he does?
Why does John do what he does? I don't know.
Such a meaty question.
So John, has the internet died?
It did. We can go home now.
Where are our questions?
There's none. So that's good.
Don't threaten us with a good time. We will end it early if we don't have any questions. Maybe they're really taking the time to type out some long questions.
There's one.
All right. What is FMT? So FMT
that's
is
awesome.
Florida Marine Tracks, unless it's an acronym for something else that we're not familiar with. But FMT, Florida Marine Tracks, which is an awesome chip. If you don't have them, it's for your Lowrance or your Simrad unit. But that is a very cool chip that you put in that kind of gives you ideas. If you're in an area you don't know, it gives you an idea. It shows you paths on where to drive your boat in a safe manner. And it has excellent satellite imagery. Yes. The thing is fantastic.
Yeah. So Florida Marine Tracks goes in 2 machines, Lowrance and Simrad.
That's correct.
It does not work in Garmin.
Nope.
And it does not work in Ray Marine. Now, it's not saying later on maybe Colby can figure out that it can, but right now it's in those 2. And I have it and Eric has it and it's amazing. We're not here to pimp it out or anything like that, but if you don't know an area, it's worth the money to spend to save your lower unit.
John, does John have a crush on Tracy?
Yes. Absolutely.
Like I said, you post them, we read them.
That's right. Tracy's cute.
There we go.
Tracy has big blue eyes,
Yep.
and Tracy has her own boat, and it gets really skinny.
Yep. She gets skinny.
And Tracy is a very good fisherman,
There we
and
go.
I kind of idolize Tracy.
Yeah.
And Tracy gives me dollar bills. I don't even have to strip for them.
Whew, yep.
So yeah, I like Tracy.
So the bearded one says, when is Aunt Tracy going to make an appearance on the show?
You know,
We're going to have to look into that.
I don't know that the world is ready for Tracy.
Yeah.
My wife's probably not ready for Tracy because she doesn't really know about Tracy. So we'd like to keep Tracy on the down low because my
Tracy
wife
might
doesn't
have to-
watch this show,
yeah.
so we're good.
Yeah, there we
so
go.
she won't know about it. Don't nobody tell her about her.
There we go. FMT is cheat TV. It is.
It is.
Dale. Poor Dale. I took Dale fishing and I showed him that, and he saw it on the 12-inch. And the next thing you know, Dale's out there spending all kind of money. And
Sells itself.
yep, it is.
To be honest,
once
yeah.
you see it, yep.
Yeah, it's
All right. So from Robin, did you guys notice dead areas where the tides went way out and left grass exposed?
yes.
So not that they're necessarily dead areas. We're just in that super duper negative tide area.
Yeah.
March is we're almost to the end of the negative
Yeah.
low tides, and sometimes it happens to be the worst because we get a lot of that northeast and east wind. So
And
it's
it
really
blows all
taking
that
your
water
water,
out.
pushing it out, and then, you know, with this, and that was kind of part of the problems with this weekend was that then you got that full moon tide. So there's no water, and then all of a sudden there's more water, and you know what to do with it. It comes in really quick,
It's a flush.
and it really makes it difficult to fish. And
It dropped all the bait out. The bait didn't know where to go, so the bait was confused. Everything was messed up. I mean, it really was. It was weird, man.
so Roger asks, how do you find new spots? Trial and error, or studying navionics or FMT?
Combination.
No, we just basically look where everybody else is fishing, and that's where we fish.
That's right.
No, I'm kidding.
If I see a
that is
guide,
pretty much a method.
if I see a guide, and the guide is good,
Well,
I'm gonna pull my boat right up next to him and go, "Yo, what up, dog?"
yeah, well, that happens a lot.
That does.
we prefer this is not your method of choice.
It's like,
Yeah.
is that John over there? Yeah.
So, for inshore, a lot of it is trial and error and just knowledge of fishing these spots in the past. With the technology that is out nowadays with Google Earth is one of your great tools.
It works.
You can sit there and study Google Earth and look for terrain differences. You can see potholes. You can see grassy
Drop-offs.
areas. And it gives you a GPS number right there to give you an idea of where you could find these spots.
yeah.
So, I mean, Google Earth, do some studying. Ask your people in the bait shop. Just talk to people. People will give you a good idea of where to fish, especially if you're not really familiar with areas, anything. They're not going to give you their honey holes, but they're going to give you areas of,
they'll give
hey,
you-
go
they'll
try
get you
here,
close.
try this.
Yep.
And just because you see somebody catch a fish on a spot doesn't mean that that spot is always good. Maybe that spot is only good in a certain point of the tide, or maybe they're doing something special at that spot. So I know a lot of people will fish spots that I fish and then say those fish spots are horrible. They don't ever catch anything there. Well, just because you know somebody's spot doesn't know you don't know how they're fishing that spot, and that's always, you know, especially with inshore, you can't worry about it. There's nowhere to hide inshore. You know, there's nowhere to hide. People are going to see you. They're going to see your boat, and they're going to know where you're fishing. So I mean, there's really nowhere to hide.
Not inshore.
But you still have to know how to fish that particular area to make it plentiful. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Find the structure.
No.
Find the bait. Find the current. Those are three very good observations. If you believe it or not, if you see dolphin, porpoise, what you want to call them,
Yep.
eating on a point, there's more fish there. Trust me. They're not going to run all the fish away. You may have to calm it down a little bit, 30 minutes, but they're there.
John, this question's for you.
Uh-oh.
What is the best way to keep a tarpon hooked longer than 5 seconds?
The question's for me.
Well, I know you are a tarpon
Yeah.
specialist.
So you know, with all the tarpon that I catch, I think this is where I said this is the BS coming to play. All right, so to be honest with you, trocar hooks.
Yeah.
They don't even use any other hook. Just get it over with and buy them. Sharpen them. If you have a fish hook sharpener, sharpen the trocars until they're so sharp that they'll stick you. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Rigging your bait properly. Letting the fish take the bait before you start reeling. If you're using a J hook, you better jack his jaw. You better let him have it and be ready to adjust your drag. Using a circle hook, let him hook himself. That's how I catch mine. I've only caught 3 in my whole life. Whoa.
Remember to bow to the king.
Yeah, bow to the king. Don't forget to bow. In the Keys, if the fish jumps 3 times, they just consider it a hooked fish and move on. They don't even need the picture. Hey, you did it. Good job.
Yeah.
They move along. Call Bill Nast. That's about all I got to say with that.
Bill Nass is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to tarpon.
Not me.
That is a fish that he has studied here for 20 years now, and he's a tarpon whisperer.
He knows tarpon like nobody knows tarpon. Me, got nothing for you.
All right,
I am a bad tarpon fisherman.
So another question right here from Jerry. Can you talk a little bit about trout patterns in the Barge Canal area? I don't seem to catch many around there.
Oh, really?
What am I doing wrong? So,
You can
Jerry,
help me with that, and
well,
I can
yeah.
too.
So Jerry, in the Barge Canal itself, I can't speak of that too much, but the Barge Canal on the way out. So the spoil islands on the Barge Canal, the little dips and the drop-offs, around there, they're going to hold your fish. The grassy areas, again, Google Earth. Look at the grassy patterns around those islands.
FMT has them on there.
Yep, and look to see where you could tell that where there's a little bit a drop-off. These trout will be in those little drop-offs, and especially if you could find a sandy spot surrounded by the grass, this is where the trout like to hang out pretty good. John's looking for popping corks.
Show him.
Now,
Look. You see this? Me and Eric use B52s, but I don't have one on me right now, but I've got this here. And then this gulp right here. If you want to find trout, tie you a 3-foot leader fluorocarbon onto here on your spinning rod and put that gulp on there. Just throw it out, pop, pop, stop. Pop, pop, stop, pop, pop, stop. Once you find trout at a certain time of year, take a couple pictures on your phone. If you do it on Facebook, it gives you the date that you caught them there. Once you find those trout, you can pattern those trout. Yeah. It's very easy to pattern them once you do that. Anywhere from Porpoise Point off to Cedar Key, out to our grass flats where the what is that called? The bird rack. The bird rack area where people scallop at, all hold trout. It's a little harder to target our trout in that dark water unless you just fish for bar trout, and bar trout are usually your bigger trout, where you have onesies instead of schoolsies. Now you can find schools on those bars, definitely.
Sure. Oh yeah.
But that's why throwing this and just pop, 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 stop, pop, 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 stop with the gulp, you're going to find.
So you can also set up a drift as well.
Yep.
You just don't power pull down if you get on a good bite in that drift. You power pull down and fish it out. But from the Barge Canal south, that whole little area, right out in front of Drum Island, all those little sandbars, the oyster bars right there, all that little, the water movement, those trout are right there in those cuts. Throw you bait, whether it's artificial, throw you the shrimp, they're going to be in those cuts. There's plenty of trout, in the cooler months especially.
And here's another little key thing. If you see bait flashing on top of the water, just little small baits flashing, if you throw that popping cork into that group, you'll find trout and you'll find Spanish mackerel. Now, if you get bit off, well, you just got to retie on. You don't want to use a leader, but because you're going to stop your trout bite. But if you throw into those little schools, those trout do follow those little schools of flash bait, and you'll find trout.
So Thomas asks how to pick a new prop out. Well, Thomas, I'm hoping you're not needing a new prop because you've damaged your old one. But if your old one was fine, just replace it with that size. If you're looking to adjust and you want to play around with some different props, most prop companies will let you buy the prop that you want. Okay, you tried it out, you didn't like it. As long as there's no damage to that prop, they'll take it back.
Oh, well.
And they'll exchange it for another one. So trying to put the right prop with your engine is a tuning process.
Yes, it is.
And that's just one of those things you need to, what is it? What's the one company?
Power Tech or
something to that
Power
effect.
something. Yeah, Power Tech.
You can go to their website and they'll give you a good base to look for the type of boat that you have with
The
that
lift.
engine, and they'll give you a good idea of the prop that you need, and then you can fine tune it from there. So that's
So you've got hole shots on props. You've got top end on props.
Yep.
You've got Bigfoot on props. And you've got 25-inch and 20-inch shaft motors. And then again, what are you trying to do with this prop? If you want to be in shallow water and be able to do a circle real fast and come out on plane with a prop, you need a prop that's going to give you torque. If you want high-end speed on a prop, you want a prop that's going to give you that pitch for high-end. So there's different pitches, and another good way to do this is to ask other friends. I have a Tidewater boat. It's 19 foot long. What are you guys using on your motor? You'll have people come out and say, oh, I use this, and I get this. There's a lot of guides out there that use, I think I could be wrong. Power Tech sounds right, but I could be wrong. But
it's power. It's power something.
Yeah, it's power something, and they make a great prop.
Yeah,
now, stainless steel and aluminum. Ooh, if you're fishing around Yankeetown and a lot of rocks, you don't want a stainless steel prop. You just don't. It'll tear your whole bottom off. I don't have a stainless steel prop on my boat. He does. Top end, you get 2 or 3 miles an hour out of stainless steel prop. If you want to lose a little,
everything better.
Everything is better. Yeah.
Way too much flex in an aluminum, and if you barely touch the bottom, it's chipped or
chips,
broken.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
it doesn't take your bottom lower unit off either, or it can. It depends.
Depends on what you hit.
Yeah.
All right, John. Let's see. What else did we have? We had a good question, right? To where did it go? All right. Chris asked, "When is the best time to target tarpon, and what do you look?
It's coming up.
Or what would you look for to start fishing them?" So, I believe June is the target month for our area. June is when the big schools. I'm not talking river. I'm talking June is when the big schools are out front, not in the river. Targeting in the river is a different thing, but those big schools are rolling in June out for this area. What are you thinking?
So, the tarpon have already started to show up with our river fish. If you're going to target tarpon, you look for the rolling fish. Early in the morning, late in the evening. Now, this is my tarpon expertise because I'm really good at it. I call BS. But anyways, so fishing with mullet about that big, up to mullet this big, you control the river with mullet like that, put them out on, and they'll hit them. You can fish with the live bait and sit, bait and wait. Pinfish is a good one. Fly fishing, I have no idea. I don't even know any. I can't even give you any advice. But I catch tarpon by accident fishing for big snook. They hit my mullet. I'm looking for snook with my mullet, and all of a sudden, boom, I get a tarpon. I'm going to say May, June, and July to August is your best months to get a tarpon around here. Yeah. That's my great expertise.
In the river.
I don't really fish for them. I don't target bait fish.
No. All right, John. We got one more question here. Let's see, where did it go? All right, Dale wants to know, when is Bill Nast coming on the show? So, Dale, Bill has promised he's going to come on.
Yeah, Bill is a very good person with a very good wealth of knowledge. Bill is
very shy.
Bill will talk to you, no problem.
Yep.
But Bill has talked at our meeting and gave a wealth of knowledge out. Bill is loaded full of knowledge.
And that was like his first time he ever did anything like that.
Bill's more of a retired, I do what I want when I want fisherman. and he is very good at it and a wealth of knowledge. And if we could get him on here, trust me, we would have him on here. But I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but maybe one day.
He has promised us, John.
He
has promised he is going to do the show.
Bill's so shy in what he does, but yet so good at what he does. You know, it just Bill's Bill.
There you go. All right. Well, there we go, John. It hits 8 o'clock.
That's it.
I mean, that's how bam, time flies.
Man,
so
we're giving away some stuff tonight.
we appreciate it. Open mic night is always interesting because you never know which direction it's going to go. And we did have some really good questions in there.
Props.
So good job. Good job on the questions. All right, John, show everybody what they're going to win tonight. What do you got there? Some glasses.
You're going to win a pair of Costa.
No.
These are, whoa, those are pretty nice, man.
They're polarized.
They're polarized, yeah.
glasses.
These are nice, man.
Yeah.
Flying Fisherman Accutint polarized glasses.
There you go.
So those are beautiful.
From Captain's Cove.
From our friends at Aquatic Nutrition, some Flats Magic Chum.
Yep.
Everybody loves that. Some V-Lock New Gym Jigs. Everybody loves those.
That's the Salt Life card.
Salt Life card.
Yep.
Flying Fisherman Sun Bandit protective headgear. Everybody needs that to keep the sun off.
It's a buff.
And wow, you're gonna win a Sienna 2500 Shimano.
There you go.
Real, man. What a pack! I mean, from covering yourself to Salt Life gear to buffs to glasses to jigs to chum.
There you go.
An amazing package deal.
One thing about our package deals, though, boys and
You
girls.
gotta come get them, or we'll give them to somebody else.
2 weeks. That's
Yep.
all we're holding them now.
Yep.
2 weeks because Jim just doesn't have the room
Yeah,
in his
we don't
store
have the
anymore
room.
because he's so full of inventory.
Yep.
We don't have the room to store the prizes anymore. So 2
If it
weeks.
sits after 2 weeks, we'll give it to somebody else.
If you're out of state or you're out of the area and you need it sent to you, let us know and we'll work that out. But 2 weeks, guys,
Yep.
we need to get these prizes in and out of here. So 2 weeks is the cutoff. If you don't give it or don't get it in that 2 week period, we're going to recycle it and give it again.
We'll
So-
give it away to somebody else who could pick it up in 2 weeks.
All right, John. So tonight's question.
Oh man!
Ooh, let me
Is
get
it
over
about
here.
props?
It is not about
about
props.
props.
No, I never would have thought that was a direction we were going to go in, but that is why we have fun.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're synced.
All right.
We don't have to sync on YouTube,
I guess not. No, I think.
but we do it anyway.
Even though people have said that I'm seeing the answers before I get the question.
Well, that's
you know,
your
but
Wi-Fi.
That's
That's your
your
Wi-Fi.
own speed there.
Yep.
All right. So the way we do this is I will write down the first 5 right answers that we see. We'll put them in the Captain's Cove bucket, shuck it around, and we'll draw a winner from the first 5. All right. Look, Denise is even helping us out with a 1, 2, 3, 4,
See?
5. Woo! All right, John. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm excited.
This is kind of a cool question.
Here we go. All right. According to the FWC, what is the weight of the Florida record snook? I need it in pounds.
I would say that's an East Coast snook.
According to the FWC, what is the weight of the Florida record snook? I need it in pounds. And I am going to write down the first 5 that Tracy, pounds?
Not in kilos.
And I will tell you, it is a something point
it's-
something. So you got to have the point.
Yeah, you got to have the point.
Yep.
Exact a mungo.
Yeah.
Where are they getting their answers from?
I don't know. This is according to the FWC.
Nobody got it right.
No, we haven't seen it yet. I don't know if a bunch of people are just guessing.
This is Florida record snook now.
Yep. This is Florida's.
Florida
Record
FWC
snook.
record snook.
Yep.
Siri's lying to them.
I guess. Yep.
So it's something.
I mean, we got people dancing all over it. Now, Andrew, let's see. The way that we've got the answer written was how they had it on their page. So, you know, I know that people are coming through with the blank and the ounces, but we're looking for the blank dot. So I'm just going to say 30.15 pounds is what we're looking for. That's not the right answer. I'm just throwing that out there. So we're seeing a lot of them. You're doing good with the, I see like 45.12, but that is not what we're looking for.
That could be, though, if you broke it down into ounces.
It could be if they broke it down, and that may be.
That might be it. There it is. There's one.
Okay, yep, all right. So we have, so somebody has found what
Yep.
we had there.
All right,
so
they're
there's
starting
Derek.
to find it now.
So Derek is in the hat right there. All right, so there's Derek. And then, where did Derek go? So there's Derek.
Jacinda.
Andrew. Somebody else was there. Did you see Jacinda?
I thought so.
So there's Derek, Andrew.
Right there. What does that say? Oh, she's off.
Yeah, well, she was close. Yeah.
She danced around it.
She danced around. All right. Then all right, there's Tyler.
Yeah, and then here's one here, right?
Let's see. You got to find where Tyler was. So under Tyler, oh, the bearded one. All right, the bearded one.
And then here, right?
Karrie. Oh,
Karrie.
yep.
All right, so we got our 5 people.
That was work.
That was work.
All right. Whew. All right, so John, we have, grab these all back out now. So we've got Andrew Wood, we've got Karrie Wilkerson, the bearded one, Tyler Jacobs, and Derek Sonia. You ready?
Your turn to draw.
All right, well then you shake.
I'll shake, because I chose
shake,
Jessica
shake.
last time, right? So it's your turn.
All right, just picking one, John. All right. Oh, here we go.
The bearded one.
The bearded one. So congratulations to the bearded one. You are tonight's winner of awesome,
a lot of
awesome little package right
Nice
here.
package
So congratulations.
It's always
Like I
nice
said,
to win a reel.
please come pick that up within 2 weeks. And man, that is awesome. So that one was a stretch. Like I said, I know everybody probably asked Siri, and Siri broke it down into a weird way. But on the FWC website, the answer was 45.75 pounds.
Yep.
So that's the answer that we were looking for. 5 of y'all found it, eventually. so we do, we do appreciate it. All right, so John, we made it to the end of another one. It's time to go get something to eat.
Don't forget that the shindig's coming up.
The shindig is coming up. But We Be Tailin is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Karrie's Custom Rides.
Bonnie with State Farm,
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes,
And Salt
There
Live.
we go. All right, we'll see everybody next week.
See ya.
Everybody stay safe. Peace out.